Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our 2017 California Wrestling Hall of Fame inductee, Mr. Dan Mello. His presenter is his wife of 40 years, Mrs. Lisa Miller.
We're tired. Not a Marine. Not a Marine. Raw devil dog.
Dan Mello wrestled at Portland State, where he won 3 Western Regional Championships. As an assistant coach at Cal State Bakersfield for 3 years, he wrestled for the Bakersfield Express. Dan won 14 national titles in Greco-Roman and freestyle, and he was on 4 world teams, on the 1980 Olympic Greco-Roman team and 4 times on the FILA World Greco-Roman team. Dan was a 3-time world military champion, a 2-time national AAU champion, and in 1981, he won the Sambo World Championship and was the outstanding Sambo athlete. Dan was an assistant coach at the 1996 Olympic Games and World Cup. He was a head coach of the Cadet World Team and Espoir World Team. Ladies and gentlemen, inducted into the 2017 California Wrestling Hall of Fame, Mr. Dan Mello.
Oh, all right, here we go. Well, you know, the trouble with going near the end is everybody's used everything up. Aguirre, he's too smart. He went to Stanford, and he's got all the stories about losing all the matches, man. I mean, the nightmares are there, so... I mean, when they boycott an Olympic team that you make, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Then we got Bailey. Bailey, he did a pretty good job, except I'm not going to cross him because, you know, if I leave this place tonight, law enforcement, I don't know. Better be a little careful out there. And then Mike Bull, I mean, God dang. I mean, I can't, man, some of that stuff's really tough. And, you know, and then you invoke the Lord, too. I got nowhere to go with that, Mike. You got me. Only thing I might be able to go against you with is that you didn't want anything to do with Varner. I'd probably I don't want anything to do with Neil. So I might go with that one. Dansby. I got a kick out of that one. You know, I got a stepdad. His dad yelling, pop, pop, pop. I don't want to tell you what my guy was yelling. He didn't want to know pop, pop, pop either. I can flat tell you that. It was... And he didn't call me Tiger for no nickname either. I tell you what, it was winning in that house, baby. You either won, and you got the keys to the car, you lost. We don't want to talk about that. So it wasn't Tiger, I can tell you, I can guarantee that. I learned some words there. I thought the Marine Corps was going to be bad, but nah. Nah. And by the way, just I'm going to segue a little bit here. 30 years ago, I was in the Marine Corps, the Marine Corps wrestling program. We had a great team. You know, a lot of members. Greg Gibson's one of the guys who's on our team. There's a lot of good ones that came out of the Marine Corps program. But I come here tonight, I show up. Here's a guy I haven't seen in 30 years from Utah, drove in. Joe, thanks for driving in, man. Haven't seen him for 30 years, just shows up. Thank you. Thank you. And Marlon Gron, we went to college together. I lived in his house, and he was head coach of Portland State for, I don't know, he's forever. I call him Methuselah. I don't know. Anyway, he's here. He came down from Portland, so that's so nice. And yeah, thanks. And Joe, you stole all my thunder, too. I mean, I've been married 40 years. He got 50, 46, whatever he said. I don't know. I mean, you know, my wife, you know, I was going to say she's never stood, you know, behind me. She's beside me. He got that, too. You know, I mean, I got nowhere to go. I think the only guy that hasn't said anything is Varner. And all he's got to say is I'm Olympic gold medal. I mean, hey, what you got to say? I mean, that's it. It's the truth. I would love to have one of those. Anyway, we all would. And I just wanted to say, too, that everybody here is a warrior, every single one of you. Grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, girlfriends, boyfriends, sisters. I don't know. Who am I leaving out? Anyway, yeah, there you go. Grandkids. Hey, absolutely. Because you know what? You support the greatest sport. If you got a son or a daughter wrestling, you're in it. You're in it, whoever you are in this family. And you're right, Aguirre, I think I said your name right. What you said the right thing there. It's you know, everybody's involved. So I want to thank you all. Hey, I'm honored to be here. It's a great, great honor. Thank you so, so much, and good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mr. Dan Mello.